Well, California, meanwhile, is the state with the highest number of electoral votes up for grabs, 55 of them. But it has long been a Democrat stronghold, and that goes unchanged. Gene Kang is standing by there to bring us the latest. Gene, Joe Biden declared the winner in California. Was there ever any doubt?
You know, that's because here in California, the whole state has been Democratic since the year 1988, when it really switched over from majority Republican to Democrat. That's why those 55 Electoral College votes, also first reported by the U.S. media as well, have gone to Joe Biden. So they are now voting in his favor. However, the state of California is now looking through the rest of the nation and how each swing state moves forward. As we know, there are several battleground states, including Arizona, Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin. But in light of this, as those vote results are still coming out, it may be into the very late night and early morning hours before we finally find out who is going to actually win. If it's going to be President Donald Trump, who takes another 4 years, or if it's the Democratic candidate Joe Biden. But I do want to talk a little bit more about gun purchases. For the very first time here in California, gun purchases have gone up. Many times people are now saying that they are scared about a possible government collapse or even fears over the pandemic. Where I am here in Hollywood, we have moved locations as we're moving into the evening hours, into the nighttime hours here in California. But as you see on my right, there are many businesses, hundreds of them, that have boarded up. They are being proactive. That's because many of these streets have seen Black Lives Matter protesters fighting for racial equality and justice. But then there's another side, people who have purchase guns because they are just fearful over this pandemic and what could happen. In addition, President Donald Trump has really called many of these areas in California and other states lawless. And because of that, a new study shows that 76% of people believe there is lawlessness. As of right now, there are 44,000 people who have purchased guns, feeling that maybe this could make them a little bit safer. But right now, everyone is kind of on eggshells, not only waiting for those poll results and the election results tonight here in California and throughout all of America, but unfortunately, it looks like there is a bit of fear as to what could happen to the future of America.
Indeed, it sounds like quite a lot of tension there in California, and also a lot of major issues coming up for voters there, from the handling of the COVID-19 pandemic to racism in the United States. Is also something we're hearing in California. There was quite a big push for control of these campaigns on social media. Can you tell us a bit how that played out this year? It was such a major player 4 years ago.
That is true. Ever since the 2016 election, social media platforms, including Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, they have been really working hard, according to their CEOs, especially in the 2020 election, because there have been a lot of back and forth issues between Democrats and Republicans, claiming that the social media platforms are not doing enough, whether they're not giving enough advertisement, even a week before the actual election today. So they have said that they're going to make sure that there is a check and balance of disinformation that is out there. Unfortunately, a lot of American voters, instead of looking to the media or doing research themselves, many go to social media and sometimes blindly follow or just believe whatever information is out on social media. As we know from the 2016 election, there is a lot of election fraud, a lot of information that is just not true that is put out there. That's why the CEOs of these companies say that they are going to work on both sides of the aisle, for Republicans as well as Democrats, to make sure that the information that is put out there is honest and forthcoming.
Indeed.
Live here in Hollywood, we're going to send it back to you for now.
And thanks a lot to Gene Kang there in Los Angeles. Indeed.